So we are gathered here today, not to mourn the loss of our beloved friend, but to celebrate his life. Luigi was a great man, loved by all. He was a good friend, a hard worker, and a good brother.
Tarnation partner, I miss him so much.
Lest we forget all the good he has done in the world, like when he helped Timmy T's pet Yoshi out of a tree. Or when he helped deliver Zest's delicious homemade pies to the orphanages when she fell ill. Or, and I remember this the most, for it holds a very important place in my heart, when he helped me while I was struggling with my own faith. Now, if I could borrow your ears for a moment while I tell you a story about Luigi, he saved me from a life of just plain death and despair. I was holding my magnum, my pistol magnum up to my head, and I was just about to pull the trigger when I heard the doorbell ring. Now, my wife, she was all supportive of my idea, so she wasn't going to stop me. She said, just let the doorbell ring, they'll come in later. But I went ahead and answered the door like a good Christian fellow would, and when I did, there stood Luigi, all in his lonesome. He was ready to help me out in my time of need. And that is when I, as a pastor, decided, you know what, life is worth living. Don't tell anybody, but I recently took a big black cock up my ass. Now, I know it's the devil's thing to do, especially the whole gay and butt-fucking thing, but I need you to trust me that that is not my original intention. It was more of an experimentation with who I am as a pastor and who I can accept as inside of me, as a part of me, you know what I mean? Now, Luigi didn't have anything to do with that particular story, but I think he's a very nice person who deserves to hear that even in death, so in conclusion, I hope you really enjoyed this story, and I would prefer to share more with you if I get the opportunity. Thank you and amen. You know, I changed my mind. I think that this sermon needs to continue because let's talk about the big black cock that went in and out of my asshole. Now, it was a pretty big cock, but I don't want to say it was bigger than the normal ones, because when, like, I don't know what a normal sized black cock looks like. I always refer to them as big black cocks when you watch them on the internet. And I didn't want to say anything about that, so it's just going to remain the same as it did before. At this point, I'm just fucking Matthew G4 is a good fucking cunt, and I don't fucking like him at all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. That's Linkin Park's lyric. If you know Linkin Park, let me hear you. And now, a few people will come up and share their most cherished memories of Luigi and how he impacted their lives.